بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخوتي في الله حياكم الله. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. الحمد لله وصلنا إلى الصفحة 94 بعد 100. We reached up to page 195 ودخلنا في فصل يسمى ياء النسبة. We reached a section called ياء النسبة. And this is a very important chapter here, a very important section. And in it is ample examples. And this is how you learn Arabic, with comparison and plenty examples for you to build a foundation on and to compare and to understand. So today we want to read these sentences before we move on. So what you're going to do, Barakallahu Feekum, I didn't tell you all beforehand. You're going to read the one on the right, looking, and on the left from memory. You're going to read the one on the right by looking, the one on the left from memory. Let's try that. Tayyib, Indik Ya Harun. Indik, you're on the one here. You're going to read 6 sentences.
نعم. المدرس رجل من السوداني. من السوداني.
Don't I'm sorry. When you say Min Sudani, when you make that knee long, it changes the meaning. So it's better just to say Min Sudan. You understand? Because it can't be a ya. You make it sound like a ya.
Right.
It's better just stop on the sukun.
المدرس رجل من السودان.
Sudan. It's a Sudan.
السودان.
No.
المدرس رجل سوداني.
Good. Continue. You have your book? I'm sorry.
المدرس امرأة من السودان.
امرأة.
المدرسة امرأة من السودان. المدرسة امرأة السوداني.
Not السودان. It's not going to be ألف لام.
المدرسة
is
امرأة. Okay. Right. المدرسة امرأة سوداني. سوداني.
امرأة. Yep, that has a ta. That has a ta.
Right.
Where's the ta? Say it.
المدرس امرأة
المدرسة.
المدرسة امرأة سودانية.
Again. المدرسة. This word is امرأة.
المدرسة امرأة سودانية.
Good. Continue.
لبست ثوبا من الكويت.
من هنا ألف لام. من
لبست ثوبان.
ليس ثوبان. ثوبا.
لبست ثوبان من الكويت. من الكويت.
نعم.
لبست ثوبان كويتيان.
It's not yan. ثوبان كويتيان. ثوبان كويتيان. Yen. Again. Read the first part again.
لبست ثوبا.
Right. ثوبا.
Right. لبست ثوبا من الكويت.
من الكويت. Don't put that top.
Right. لبست ثوبا من الكويت. لبست ثوبا. لبست ثوبا كويتيا. كويتيا.
Again, say that again. لبست ثوبا كويتيا.
لبست ثوبا كويتيا.
Good. Continue.
أبي يحب الثوب
الثياب.
أثينا. أبي يحب الثياب من الكويت. أبي يحب الثواب
الثياب.
الثياب.
Here, read the sentence again. أبي يحب الثياب من الكويت.
أبي يحب الثياب من الكويت. أبي يحب الثياب الكويتية.
Okay, but this yeah has a shadda on it.
Yeah, كويتية.
It's a shadda. الكويتية. الكويتية.
I mean, كويتية.
Right,
كويتية.
الكويتية.
أبي يحب الثواب الثياب كويتي.
الكويتية.
الكويتية.
Again. أبي يحب الثياب الكويتية.
أبي يحب الثياب الكويتية. هذه نعم. هذا قماش هندي. هذه قماش.
That's a ya, has a kasra, has a shadda on it, and has a dhamma.
هذا قماش هذهي.
No. أولا قماش has a tanween on it that you want to make that clear. قماش هندي. هندي. So what's going to come before the ya is going to be kasra. Before the ya is going to be a kasra, because the kasra is what's equivalent to the ya.
هذا قماش هندي.
No.
My question is, like on the further examples, it's like I thought the exercise was you changing the sentence. I mean, you're making it shorter, right? But this one's like it's changing. You just change the whole other sentence, basically, right? Because aina, you're saying aina.
That's a different sentence.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that
the first one is nakira. This one is ma'rif.
So the whole exercise, all these examples, it wasn't supposed to be just the same sentence, just changing over.
Right.
It could be two different. Okay. Yeah. أين القماش الهندي.
Okay, now where's the ya and nisba? That's the point of the das. Make that clear.
أين القماش الهندي.
No. But it's not hindiyu, it's al-hindiyu. It's mushaddad, it's not hindiyu. Hindiyu. Al-hindiyu. 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 When you say hindi, I mean it's affiliating it to al-hind. No. Hey, just read from left and the right.
No.
Just read the left and right.
No.
Both. Look at both.
No.
Look at both. Do another three.
يوسف.
No. يوسف
هو من الأمريكية.
لا.
أمريكا.
من أمريكا.
يوسف هو من أمريكا. يوسف هو أمريكيون.
Okay, where's the shadda? It's very important. أمريكيون.
يوسف هو أمريكيون.
Right, that's the point. That ya is what's affiliating it. A shadda. That's what's conveying that it's being affiliated to something else. Continue.
رأيت يوسف.
No, not Yusufu. Yusufa.
هل رأيت يوسف؟ هل رأيت يوسف من أمريكا؟ هل رأيت يوسف؟
هل
رأيت يوسف الأمريكية.
Okay, listen. Now, you stop on the Amriki. Nah, but take your time. Take your time. He's Yusuf al-Amriki. هل رأيت يوسف الأمريكي. You want to keep that together. Read that again.
Yeah, but it's a shadda on the yeah, right? So it's Amriki, yeah?
نعم. أو الأمريكي.
Or just
right.
هل رأيت يوسف الأمريكي.
نعم.
هل طالب
لا, take your time.
هذا طالب من اليمن. هذا طالب يمني.
Good. طيب عندك يا أمير.
الطالب من اليمن يسكن في الغرفات.
Again.
الطالب من اليمن يسكن في الغرفات.
لا, ليس في الغرفات.
في غرفاتي.
It's not غرفاتي. في غرفتي.
غرفتي.
غرفاتي.
الطالب من اليمن يسكن في غرفاتي.
ليس غرفاتي. في غرفتي. نعم.
غرفتي. الطالب من اليمن يسكن في غرفتي. الطالب الطالب اليمني يسكن في غرفتي.
Take your time. يسكن في غرفتي.
الطالب اليمني يسكن في غرفتي.
Take your time.
في غرفتي.
نعم.
هداني الطالبان.
Take your time again.
هداني الطالبان من اليمن. هداني.
ليس هداني. One is هذا. This is هذان. هذا means one. هذاني is two.
طيب. What I see here is هداني.
ليس حد. هذا.
هذاني.
Sorry, let me ask you a question. Look, brothers and sisters online. Look at هذا. Is there an aleph after the ha? Do you see an aleph after the ha?
هداني.
Is there an aleph after the ha?
Yep.
There's no aleph after that.
No, بعد ha.
Right. And on some words, you don't write the aleph. Like what? Like هذا. وذلك. You just write like that and a lamb, but it's ذلك, but you don't write the aleph. Also on the word ilah, like la ilaha. You write ilaha, you write ilah, you write the hamza, the lam and the ha. You don't write an aleph after the lam and ilaha. You just write the lam and the ha. But this is online, are you with us? These words, you don't write the aleph. Hada, wa dhalika, wa also ilahun. So when you even look it up, it's not going to be a aleph there. Or even when you write it, na'am, ilahun. Na'am. So this here is hadani. Meaning it's muthanna, it's dual for hada.
No.
Hadani.
هداني الطالبان من اليمن. هذان الطالبان يمنيان.
Good.
ركبنا في سفينة.
Take your time.
ركبنا في سفينة.
What's that word? سفينة. What does that mean?
يعني a ship.
But it's سفينة.
سفينة. Okay. ركبنا في
سفينة.
طيب لا بأس. ركبنا في سفينة من مصر. ركبنا في سفينة. I got you. ركبنا في سفينة مصرية.
Okay, read both sentences again.
طيب. ركبنا في سفينة من مصر. ركبنا في سفينة مصرية.
But nice and smooth. That's
Okay,
the
gotcha.
point
No
in the
bad.
class.
No.
Nice and smooth.
نعم أحسن. ركبنا في سفينة مصرية.
مصرية. Good.
مصرية.
How we doing online? Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? We have to take our time. Listen, at the end of the race, the thoroughbred puts all he has in. We at the end of the dogs. You want to come out of the class fluent. Listen up, Barakallah Fikum. You want to come out the class with fluency. Listen, understanding and more vocabulary. You're going to be getting more understanding and more vocabulary to the day you die. Because Arabic is an ocean that has no shores. It's just deep. But when you're going to become fluent, when you're going to become fluent, it has to be now. And it's only going to come after tawfiq from Allah, from your hard work. Make that your goal. That it comes out smooth, crisp, clear. Continue.
السفينة من مصر.
ليس من
sorry. السفينة من مصر كبيرة. السفينة المصريات.
المصرية.
نعم. السفينة المصرية كبيرة.
Let's go on to the next exercise. Brothers online, sisters online, how you doing?
اكتب كل جملة مستعملا يا نسبة كما في المثل.
Yeah, nisba only two. Is the ya nisba on the second example because it's because of the maghrib?
السفينة.
That's not feminine, right?
I don't understand what's your question.
The last part says al-tabib.
It says al-tabiba. It says al-tabiba.
كبيرة ينتظر أمام البيت رجل من العراق.
And there's a male doctor.
رجل عراقي أريد أن أتكلم
مع
الطبيب.
We're going to do this together. It says المؤلف قال حفظه الله تعالى اكتب كل جملة مستعملا يا النسبة كما في المثال. Write the following sentence. The following sentences with يا النسبة. Actually comes an example. هذا رجل من لبنان. هذا رجل لبناني. You have to put a shadda on it. You can't say لبناني. لبناني is mushaddad. And that's what makes it understood that he's been affiliated to that place. Ayab. عندك يا هارون. Read first both sentences.
أنا من فرنسا.
أنا من فرنسا.
أنا من فرنسا. أنا فرنسي.
Good. One more time. Nice and clear.
أنا فرنسي.
أنا فرنسي.
أنا فرنسي.
Yeah.
No.
And a woman would say أنا فرنسية. فرنسية. Nice and say فرن. Don't say فرن. فرنسي. فرنسية. فرنسي. Take your time online. Everything must be articulated clearly. Take your time. It has to come out smoothly. All right, next one.
هذه الطائرة.
هذه الطائرة.
هذه الطائرة من روسيا.
من روسيا.
من روسيا.
The names of the countries, they all end with an alif. أمريكا, بريطانيا, نعم. Not all of them, but it's not mushaddada. أمريكا, فرنسا, بريطانيا, بلجيكا, كندا, نعم أفريقيا, نعم أفريقيا، عفوا. نعم. هذه الطائرة من روسيا. روسيا. Okay.
هذه الطائر.
No. طائرة. not طائر. طائر is a bird. طائرة.
هذه الطائرة روسية. Again.
Again.
هذه الطائرة الطائرة روسية.
Does it have a tanween? It doesn't have a tanween.
No,
Why not? Why
because الطائر, the plane, is feminine.
not? We're not talking about masculine and feminine. We're just talking about a tanween. We're talking about definite and indefinite.
Right, but doesn't have to. It doesn't make it got to match what it's talking about, right?
Right, but whether it has a ta or it doesn't have a ta, it's still look at the first one. هذا رجل لبناني, it gets a tanween.
Okay.
And if it says أنا فرنسية, even if it has a ta, it gets a tanween.
Okay.
So here, هذه الطائرة روسية. روسية is a Russian plane.
Okay.
It has to have a ta. Why?
Because the plane is feminine.
Right. And it has to have a tanween because it's describing it.
Okay.
It's the predicate.
Okay.
Again.
هذه الطائرة روسية.
نعم روسية.
Yeah.
طيب. Continue.
So now we're human.
And continue.
Yeah.
Do 3 more.
Yeah. سفرة.
Take your time.
سافرت.
سافرت.
بالطائرة.
No, you can't say بيئت. بط. بالطائرة من روسيا.
سافرت بالطائرة من روسيا.
ليس منها.
من روسيا.
من روسيا. Again, سافرت بالطائرة من روسيا.
سافرت بالطائرة من روسيا. من روسيا. Yeah. سافرت بالطائرة. بالطائرة روسية. Now this one is روسية too. Now
this one has to have an alif lam.
Oh, because right, B tall B.
Not because of B.
No, because the alif lam on it. Because the plane is
no
definite.
No, look at the first one. That plane there is definite. But it gets a nakira. Because it's a Russian plane. They're saying this plane is Russian, so that's going to get nakira. But this one is I travel with a Russian plane. It's one thing. It's one statement. A Russian plane. بالطائرة الروسية. الطائرة الروسية. It's the Russian plane because of the meaning. But this is Olan. Are you with us? That one there gets an alif lam. That one gets an alif lam.
Not because of it. Not because of it, the plane having an alif lam.
Right. Not because look at the one before that. That
right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I see. Yeah. Right.
But this is one thing.
Right.
It's a description for it. The other one is a subject and a predicate.
Right. Okay.
Go. Say it again. سافرت بالطائرة.
سافرت بالطائرة الروسية.
Where's
الروسية.
الروسية. This one's going to be right because it's a ba.
Yeah.
Again, سافرت بالطائرة الروسية.
سافرت بالطائرة.
ليس بيئة. بالطائرة.
بالطائرة الروسية.
نعم. Continue.
هو من باكستان.
هو
من باكستاني.
But don't read that kasra at the end.
Okay.
Because it's making it sound like ya and nisba.
Okay.
Naam. So just say huwa min Pakistan. He's from Pakistan.
Yeah.
You want to say he's from Pakistani,
Right.
that means he is Pakistani.
Right.
So don't read that kasra. So that it won't be confusing.
هو من باكستان.
No.
هو باكستانيون.
Okay, where's the shadda on the ya?
باكستانيون.
Again.
هو باكستانيون.
No, Pakistaniyun. Niyun. That's where the emphasis needs to be put. not Pakistaniun. Pakistaniun. No. Pakistaniyun. Pakistaniyun.
هو باكستاني.
No. No. No.
That's why I gotta remember that. You gotta remember it for real.
Okay, look at the next one.
Okay. هي من باكستان.
And we're talking about a girl.
نعم. هي باكستانية.
No. Again.
هي باكستانية.
It's a niyatun. Niyatun. Don't forget the shadda. Pakistaniyatun. Not Pakistaniyatun. Pakistaniyatun.
باكستانية.
There's a shadda on it. Niyya.
باكستانية.
Nice. It's a shadda. I mean, it's two ya. No. نعم عندك يا أمير.
هل أنتم من باكستان؟ باكستان. نعم. أنتم من
هلا hold on.
هل أنتم من باكستان؟
They said Mina. Y'all don't rush.
No, Mina.
Don't rush to Mina. Say Min. Don't say Mina. Min.
هل أنتم من باكستان؟
هل أنتم من باكستان. In Arabic is a ba.
باكستان.
So don't say pa. نعم. هل أنتم من باكستان؟
أنتم من باكستان.
So how are you going to change that?
أنتم
هل أنتم
باكستانيون.
Very good. Again.
أنتم
هل أنتم.
Okay. هل أنتم من باكستان؟ نعم. أنتم باكستان.
Where are you going? نعم. It's no. You just have to change it. No, it's not an answer question.
It's not an answer question.
You're just changing it. The instruction is just to change it to Ya and Nisba.
أنتم باكستانيون.
هل
أنتم من باكستان؟ أنتم باكستانيون.
هل أنتم باكستانيون?
So I'm asking a question again.
Yeah, you're repeating the same thing.
No. Let's go back up to the direction. Look at the top of the page. What does it say? What does it say at the top of the page? Write every sentence with Ya and Nisba. That's all the direction says. Write the same sentence, but now Ya and Nisba. You change it min Pakistan to Pakistaniyun. It's the same exact sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact sentence. Just changing min Pakistan to a better way of expressing that by saying Pakistaniyun.
No.
That's the only thing you're doing.
So I would say, I will use men again.
No.
Right. So
I just say the same question. Hal antum min Pakistan? Hal antum Pakistaniyun?
Okay. That's fine. Okay. هل أنتم من باكستان؟
من باكستان.
من باكستان. هل أنتم باكستانيون؟
Good.
Continue. I got you. هذا طالب من الحبشة. هل طالب؟
No, take your time. What's that word at the beginning? Take your time.
هذا
No.
طالب من الحبشة.
من الحبشة.
من الحبشة.
Where's the lamb? من الحبشة.
هذا طالب من الحبشة. هذا طالب حبشيون.
Nice and clear though. Don't drag it out. هذا طالب حبشي.
هذا طالب حبشيون. حبشيون.
So look at the difference.
نعم
between
حسن.
this. حبشيون or حبشيون. حبشيون.
طيب.
Put a shadda on it. How we doing online? Do y'all understand this online? Pick up that ya. I have to have a shadda on it.
حبشيون. أحسن.
نعم.
هذا طالب من الحبشة. هذا طالب حبشي.
Good.
الطالب من الحبشة يحفظ القرآن. يحفظ القرآن. طالب من الحبشي. No, so what are we doing here?
You're going to change. Look at what's underlined that. You're going to change that to ya and nisba.
الطالب حبشي يحفظ
من الحبشة. We want to just call him what he is.
نعم. الطالب حبشي يحفظ القرآن.
Again.
الطالب حبشي
Nah,
حبشي
mm-mm,
حبشي.
mm-mm. What does this mean? What does this mean?
It says the student from Ethiopia, he's memorizing Quran.
Right, he memorizes Quran. Okay, now
Is he memorizing Quran في ماضي أو يحفظ القرآن? Would they translate it? Because I know sometimes they do translate something from like continuous.
Well, we know it could either be future tense or present tense.
Okay.
That's sahih. Okay, now if this is a talib min Habasha, the student from Habasha, how are you going to change that to ya nisba?
الحبشي. No, لا. حبش.
الطالب. You're going to start from the beginning of the sentence.
الطالب من نعم. الطالب هو الحبشي.
No.
حبشيون.
Listen. الطالب الحبشي. الطالب الحبشي يحفظ القرآن. الطالب الحبشي. You're going to change it to الحبشي. Al-Habashi. You can't say Al-Talib Habashian. What does this mean? Al-Talibu Habashian. This student is from Ethiopia, and you can't add. That's a sentence. You can't add Yahful Quran after that. You can't say that. This student is from Ethiopia. You can't say memorize Quran. It's finished. But you can say this Ethiopian student. That's not a complete sentence. It's memorizing Quran. Al-Talib al-Habashi. That's not a complete sentence. That's just a description for the student. Al-Talib al-Habashi yahfadul Quran. You can't say Al-Talib Habashiyun. Then you want to say yeah. That's a complete sentence. And read both sentences again.
الطالب من الحبشي.
من الحبشة.
حبشة يحفظ قرآن. الطالب الحبشي يحفظ القرآن.
يحفظ القرآن.
يحفظ القرآن.
Okay, go to the next one.
هذان الطالبان من الحبشة. هذان طالبان.
Take your time. Take
so
your
look,
time.
It says the two from Habash.
But take your time. Forget the translation. Let's just read.
Okay.
هذان الطالبان.
هذان.
ليس هذان. هذان. هذان.
هذان الطالبان من الحبشة.
Now, how are we going to change this to ya and nisba? That's our class. Our class is in ya and nisba. How are we going to change that one now?
هذان طالبان من الحبشة. هذان طالبان حبشيون.
عندك يا هارون.
حبشة ثاني.
I was going to change that. I got Hadani. I mean, Habashani.
Okay, ya nisba has to have a ya.
Habashiyani.
نعم. هذان الطالبان حبشيان.
طيب.
هذان الطالبان حبشيان. Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? How are we doing? This class is very important. Classes are very important. Where are you all at?
هذان طالبان.
How are we doing online?
حبشيان.
Do I have to call out names? How are we doing? How are we doing with the reading? Sometimes you get, not all the time. It's not an issue of drop the aleph on lam. That's not the issue. Sometimes the ya nisba, sometimes it's going to be ma'rifa, sometimes it's going to be nakira, sometimes it's going to be mudhakkar, sometimes it's going to be mu'annaf, sometimes it's going to be mufrad, sometimes it's going to be muthanna, sometimes it's going to be jama'. Is that understood? Nah. If it's nakira, it can't have an alif lam because it's nakira. Okay. If it's nakira, it can't have an alif lam. So it's all according to what? Not if this have an alif lam. According to the context of the sentence that we studied when we did mudaf ilayh and when we did all these things back then. We did this at the beginning of the book. So look at number 9. No, on number 9. Look at number 9. It says Hadani al-Talibani. These two students are Habashi. There's no alif lam on this one, number 9. Hadani al-Talibani Habashiyani. Habashiyani. Here al-Talibani, it has an alif lam. So now al-Talibani is the subject. We just need the predicate. So the predicate is going to be nakira.
Right. Gotcha.
Should be dropped. It should be dropped on Habashiyani. It should be dropped. The alif lam on Habashiyani. We don't have to change anything with color. All you do have to change is the word that's underlined.
It can be possibly.
It's supposed to be like that. That's what I'm saying. It should.
Always saying should, like meaning.
No, it should. It's supposed to be like that. Right, it's the predicate. Sometimes it's an adjective. No, but look in the sentence. Stay with me. Stay with me. What if I said Hadani al-Talibani al-Habashiyani? It's not a complete sentence. These two Ethiopian students, what about them? These two Ethiopian students, well, what about them? Hadani al-Talibani al-Habashiyani yusafirani. I would have to say something like that.
Yeah, but just in
right, because we studied this before.
right.
We studied this before. Time, continue. Number 10.
الطالبان من الحبشة يحفظان
Al-Quran.
القرآن.
Now, look at the sentence. الطالبان من الحبشة يحفظان Quran. The two students from Ethiopia.
So I got it now.
Remember, so which one is this one going to be? How are you going to change this one?
الطالبان حبشيان يحفظان القرآن.
Is this one going to have an alif lam or no alif lam? This is crucial here. We took this at the beginning of the book. What's this one going to be? Alif lam or without alif lam?
alif lam.
So read it correctly. الطالبان
الحبشاني.
لا. Where's the ya? Where's the ya?
You say الحبشاني.
No. What class are we doing? We're in ya and nisba. That's the lesson.
حبشياني.
Right, that's the class. The class is ya and nisba. Before ya nisba has to come a kasra. Okay, try again.
الطالبان حبشيان الحبشيان. الطالبان الحبشيان يحفظان القرآن.
طيب بارك الله فيكم.
Abdul-Hakim من السنغال.
Again, take your time.
Abdul-Hakim من السنغال.
من السنغال.
Abdul-Hakim من السنغال.
So now we're going to change this to ya and nisba. The first one is ma'rifa. So now you have to make this one nakira. You have to.
Abdul-Hakim Senegali.
Nice and smooth.
Abdul-Hakim Senegaliyun.
Now I want you all to divorce your English tongue. Now look at these two kasras here. It's not Senegal like we say in English. It's Senegaliyun. Arabic. You speak Arabic. Senegaliyun. You can't say Senegal. Senegal. It's English. Divorce that. Divorce English. Senegaliyun. They say Gali. Senegaliyun. Now, where's the shadda on the lamb? Where's the shadda on the lamb? All the ya has a shadda. It's ya and nisba. Senegaliyun.
As-Senegaliyun.
But there's no alif lam. Not as-Senegaliyan. It's Senegaliyun. And let me finish the verse here. Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? Look at number 13. That's where we're at. 12. Okay. No, I'm going to finish from here. Number 12. Fatima Mina Senegal. Fatima Senegaliyatun. I want you all to repeat after me. You all repeat after me. Fatima min Senegal.
Fatima min Senegal.
Fatima Senegaliyatun.
Fatima Senegaliyatun.
يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة من السنغال؟
يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة من السنغال؟
Okay, this is not Fatima, it's Fatima.
فاطمة.
Fatima. نعم. Again. يا زينب.
يا زينب.
يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة من السنغال؟
يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة من السنغال؟
So this is Fatima from Senegal. This is one thing. It's one thing. She's the Fatima from Senegal. So you're going to say, يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة السنغالية? Okay, y'all after me. يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة السنغالية؟
زينب هل رأيت فاطمة من السنغالية؟
No minna. There's no minna. There's no min. يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة السنغالية؟
يا زينب هل رأيت فاطمة السنغالية؟
السنغالية.
Let's
continue. هؤلاء المسلمون من السنغال.
هؤلاء المسلمون من السنغال.
These Muslims are from Senegal. So these Muslims, that's one thing that's together. Now we need something that's nakira. So we're going to say هؤلاء المسلمون سنغاليون. Read after me. هؤلاء المسلمون سنغاليون.
هؤلاء المسلمون سنغاليون.
Now, where's the mud? Senegaliyun.
Senegaliyun.
Right, has to be a wow there. For it's jama', it's plural. Because it has Muslimun, has to be Senegaliyun, has to be plural like it. How we doing online? Is it basically understood? Listen up. Fluency is of dire importance. Fluency is of dire importance. I cannot stress it enough. Buckle down. Put on your seatbelts. Commit yourself. Put the time in. You got to put the time in. You got to do it. You got to do it. An hour of diction. You got to do the time. Now you have to drop them in. You have to drop them in. صاحبي رشيد من الصومال.
صاحبي رشيد من الصومال.
صاحبي رشيد صومالي.
صاحبي رشيد صومالي.
لا.
صومالي.
Does this have an alif lam or no alif lam? No alif lam. Good. صاحبي رشيد صومالي.
صاحبي رشيد
صومالي. نعم. أين صاحبي من الصومال؟
أين صاحبي من الصومال؟
أين صاحبي الصومالي؟
أين صاحبي الصومالي؟
Good sentences. These are good sentences. How are we doing online? Is everything understood? Listen, I cannot stress enough. You all have to become fluent from your hard work after permission from Allah. I can't do anything for that. I can't help you. I can do all the exercises, but you have to go home and do the work. When I finish, that's when you start. You have to work hard. No stuttering. No mistakes reading. No make an aleph, a fatha, a ya, that which is long, make it short. That which short, make it long. No, you got to get through that. So read over. Read Quran every day. Very good. Read Quran. Read it with the recitation, with the recording. Let's continue. هؤلاء المسلمون من الصومال.
هؤلاء المسلمون من الصومال.
هؤلاء المسلمون صوماليون.
هؤلاء مسلمون صوماليون.
Again, هؤلاء المسلمون صوماليون.
هؤلاء المسلمون صوماليون.
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 Right. So when there is in a word more than one mud, more than one elongation, don't take from one to give another. Like you could say, Anti tazurina. Don't say anti tazurina. You have to say tazurina. You have to come with the whole wow and the whole ya. So here you can't say haula'i al-muslimun somaliyun. No, suma. You have to keep it just as long as it is. Somaliyun. Su. Say su. Don't take away from su, rushing to ma, rushing to the aleph. Don't do that. Somaliyun. That's Somaliyun. And repeat number 16. No. Number 16. أين صاحبي الصومالي؟ أين صاحبي الصومالي؟ نعم, somebody has a question, ask. I'm here to help. I'm here to direct. I'm here to guide. That's my job. So use me to the fullest extent. Use the teacher to the fullest extent. المسلمات من الصومال يفرحن بالولائم. المسلمات من الصومال يفرحن بالولائم.
المسلمات من الصومال
يفرحن بالولائم.
Again, المسلمات من الصومال.
المسلمات من الصومال.
من الصومال.
من الصومال.
نعم. يفرحن بالولائم.
يفرحن بالولائم.
طيب, what are we going to do here? Is this one going to be with alif lam or without?
With.
Right. المسلمات الصوماليات يفرحن بالولائم. المسلمات الصوماليات يفرحن بالولائم. Is the meaning of the sentences understood online? Is the meaning understood? All right, this is for you all, brothers and sisters online. Shadda on the ya, right? Shadda on the ya. All of them have a shadda on the ya. No. Barakallah fikum. Okay, we're going to read these sentences. I know. Na'am. Brothers and sisters online, this is on y'all. Number one. You put one or two. Number one or two. What's the answer? نحن ندرس العقيدة عند العالم سنيا أو سنية. Number one or number two? Number one. نعم. نحن ندرس العقيدة عند عالم سني. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? We study belief of a scholar upon the Sunnah. Alim Sunniyin. Scholar of the Sunnah. That one is difficult to translate. Tamam, let's go to the next one. Al-Hammamat fil Mustashfa lin-Nisa. What is number one and number two? Number two. Al-Hammamat ad-Dakhiliya fil Mustashfa lin-Nisa. What does that mean? Al-Hammamat ad-Dakhiliya. What does that mean? Al-Hammamat ad-Dakhiliya fil Mustashfa lin-Nisa. What does that mean, al-hammamat ad-dakhiliya? No, it doesn't mean entrance. Not madkhaliya. Ad-dakhiliya. The inside bathrooms. at the hospital is for the women. The inside bathrooms at the hospital. Al-Hammamat al-Dakhiliya fil Mustashfa means at the hospital. The inside bathroom is one thing that's put together. It's not that the bathrooms are inside, they're inside bathrooms. It's one thing. Why does it have a tap? Because Hammamat is what? It's plural. Very good. Very good. Very good. Number 3. أنا سألقى أبي في المستشفى عند الباب. Number 1 or 2? Number 1. عند الباب الخارجي, at the outside door. أنا سألقى أبي, I'm going to meet my father. في المستشفى, at the hospital. عند الباب الخارجي, at the outside door. عند الباب الخارجي, at the outside door. الباب الخارجي. نعم. All right, brothers and sisters online. أنا وأخي نحضر الدروس في مسجدنا. الدروس 1 or 2? Number 2. الدروس اليومية, the daily classes. Why is there a ta on يومية? Because durus is plural, right? نعم. أنا وأخي نحضر الدروس اليومية في مسجدنا. Right. They're all right. They're all right.
I know.
They went down. They're all right. الصلاة عبادة بدنية. نعم. It's a bodily act of worship. Bodily. You do it for your body parts. Bodily. نعم. الصدقة عبادة. Number 1 or 2? Number 2. How do you say that? مالية. Sada ibadatun maliyatun. Mean it's ibadah will worship with your money. You worship Allah, you submit to Him with your body parts. Sometimes you submit with Him with your money. Sometimes with your tongue. Taqwa Allah ibadatun. Number 1 or 2? Number 2. Qalbiyatun. Qalbiyatun. Number 2. Because it's ibadatun. Ibadatun qalbiyatun. It's an ibadah that you do with your heart. All the words of ibadah has a ta. So if ibadah badaniyah, ibadah maliyah, ibadah qalbiyah. Ma ma'na ibadah qawliyah? What does that mean? Ibadah qawliyah. Qawliyah. Qawl. Qawliyah. I have a statement for qawl. Qawliyah. Statements of worship. Na'am. Ibadah qawliyah. Na'am. سافرنا إلى مصر لنتعلم العلوم. وليس علوم شرعية أو شرعية. Number 1 or 2? نعم. Number 2. العلوم الشرعية. Now you've been hearing these words before. Why does it have a ta? Shara'iyya. Why does it have a ta? Why does it shara'iyya too? Why does it have a ta? This is plural. Right. Ulum is plural. Ilm is 1. Science of this is ulum is sciences. How are we doing, brothers? طيب. الدعوة تدعو الناس إلى القرآن والسنة. What are we going to say here? Number 2, السلفية. الدعوة السلفية. Why is there a ta there? The da'wah what? No. It's feminine. Da'wah is feminine. الدعوة السلفية تدعو الناس إلى القرآن والسنة على فهم السلف الصالح. نعم. The propagation of the predecessors calls the people to the Quran and the Sunnah with the understanding of the righteous predecessors. الدعوة السلفية أمي تريدني أن أشتري البر. Number one and number two. Number one and number two. البر البلدي. البر البلدي. And this one is for the brothers and sisters online. What does that sentence mean? أمي تريدني أن أشتري البر البلدي. What does that mean? What does that mean? البر البلدي. What does that mean? What does that mean? البر البلدي. My mother wants me to buy, right, the wheat from the country that I'm in. Don't buy that wheat that came from Brazil, or don't buy the wheat that we want the wheat that's right here from the country I'm in. Domestic. The one's right from where I'm at. Al-Bur al-Baladi. The wheat that's from outside, you call that Al-Bur al-Khariji. It's from outside. This is Al-Bur al-Baladi. When you say al-Baladi, you mean you right from that country right, that you're in. Which one do you think is fresher? Which one? Could you imagine you buy a board from Iraq? Like, when did it get picked? When did you have no idea, you know? But the one that's right here in your own belly is fresher. Not in your own country. We understand that. Local, not imported. Very good. Na'am. Al-Bur al-Baladi. Na'am. There's going to come a time, the youth of this time, they're not going to understand what, when I went to Yemen, I didn't know what bur, what wheat was. I didn't know what dhura was, what corn. I mean, I know what corn, I didn't know what corn flour was, and wheat flour, and dukhan. I didn't know, I forget what you call dukhan. I forget what you call dukhan. And barley, sha'ir. I didn't know what's the difference between these flours. What do you call dukhan? Dukhan is called
cauliflower.
No.
Oh.
But I didn't know these different flowers. And we're like city boys. We don't even know anything. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come a time nobody knows what these things are. You know, cornstarch. We don't know what these things are even used for today. You know what cornstarch comes from? Yeah. It's come from, you take the corn off the cob, they grind that up, and that's cornstarch. It's the best thing for like rash or baby rash, or even men might have rashes, and because it's hot and sweaty, it's the best drying ingredient. Now they just make powder. But when we're in Yemen, when you have to use powder, you have to take flour and you have to roast it until that moisture comes out of it and it's hard, dry. Then you can put that on your babies, you know, on the baby rash. You have to roast the flour first. Or you roast the cornstarch, and then you put it on. But now they just make powder, but there was originally what? Flour. طيب يا هاشم هل رأيت الأخ number one and number two هل رأيت الأخ number one and number two. Oh, they have disagreed. Everybody online has disagreed. That goes 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Have you look, al-akh, have you seen the such and such brother? It's one thing, it has to be together. It's the Ethiopian brother. What do you say, Harun?
I say number one.
No, it's number two. Have you seen the Ethiopian al-akh al-Habashi? The Ethiopian brother.
Right.
Have you seen the Ethiopian brother? It's number two. Hal ra'ayt al-akh al-Habashi? Al-akh al-Habashi.
No.
This was a little difficult class today, but alhamdulillah, some lessons are more difficult than others. Tomorrow we're in a whole different lesson. We're coming down for a landing, ya ikhwa. We don't want a crash landing. And I give you all good news that book 2 is in the making. If the book is not ready, we're going to go straight from the PDF. If the whole PDF is not ready, the whole book, we're going to start with half the book. Tuesday is the day of Arafah. I think maybe we'll take that day off. Today we'll take off Tuesday because it's the day of Arafah. And Wednesday is the Eid. And we're off on Thursday and Friday. And we'll be back on Saturday. So we have class tomorrow, which is Sunday. And we have class on Monday, inshallah. but Tuesday is the day of Arafah. Naam, and book 2, I'm working hard on book 2. I'm working hard. I'm reformatting it. I wrote it back in 2009. I haven't taught the book since that time. Naam. So there's a lot of changes that need to be made, but we're going to move on. Listen, I ask you all for one thing. Fluency. That's what's going to help you. Fluency. Work hard. So how are you going to work on fluency?
Review. Read it twice.
Read it from what? From looking and not looking twice. But when you read it, no stuttering. No stuttering. So if you stutter, do the page again. If you stutter, do the page again. And just don't be too hard on yourself. It takes time. Okay, we're going to meet up tomorrow. We're in a whole new lesson tomorrow. So tomorrow when we come to class, I want to go back. I want to go back to page 194. That's what I'm going back to. Page 194. I'm going to get back from the origin. All right? No, inshallah, you'll be ready. Book 2 it's not a big jump. It's a slide. It slides into book 2. It doesn't jump to book 2, slides in. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to page 194. Iqra with him. Okay? You're going to read both sentences. Nothing from memory. Okay? Nothing from memory. But you're going to practice from memory. You're going to practice from memory. That's what I request. This class is not for free. You have to work hard. The class is not for free. You have to do your homework. So I want you to read each sentence 1 time and 2 times. What? Not looking. You have to go out like thoroughbreds. You have to go out winning the race. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.